When a dog doesn't know you, it will bark at you, make a lot of noise. I went to visit a friend of mine just of recent, and has this big German Shepherd. It barked at me. I was like, why did I even come here? But for today's video, I have a few questions coming from you, my viewers, coming from the few people I meet around always. And we want to understand this farming very well. We want to understand each other very well. And we stay farming together. I'm Christine, the principal farmer, the real life coach. Because without food, there is no life. That's why whenever I come here, I'm to motivate you. I'm to give you the ways, the cheapest, the easiest, the quickest methods anybody can use. Farm and have food on the table. So for today, I only have a few questions that I want to answer back to you, my viewers, my followers, such that we understand one another and we farm together. So no wasting time. I've told you I'm the principal farmer. And I'm a farmer for vegetables and fruits in northern part of this country, Uganda. So we are starting right away. Some of the questions that I have around which came from you, my viewers. Number one, what inspired you to start farming? Oh, these kind of areas, the semi-arid areas, they are always hard to farm areas. When you look on my right, like the environment, how it is showing it is hard to farm area. But what inspired me to start farming personally, I'm a farmer for vegetables and fruits. There are very few fruits in northern Uganda. Most of the fruits that we eat from here, they come from other parts. So I said, if I'm to try this farming of vegetables, fruits, can't it work? And I'm grateful to God. They are doing very well. I'm doing this farming and the crops are growing every day. What inspired me, it's the kind of weather. It's a bit challenging. People don't have most of these things. So I said, let me try it out. So I started farming. I got inspired by the challenges of this kind of area, the kind of soils we have here, the kind of weather we have here. So I was like, let me be the change in the community. So I started doing this farming. Number two, for how long have you been doing this farming? People have been asking me, for how long have you been doing this farming? It's now 3 years, complete 3 years when I'm doing this farming. I started just in 2021. So 2022, 2023, they are now 3 years when I'm doing this farming. So I've done this for 3 complete years. Why do you enjoy using urine in your mixture of manure? So I think this person is familiar that I do a lot of manure mixing and I always use human urine. Human urine, whenever we are to mix manure, it's rich in urea. Urea is a very, very good content that we can get from human urine. So I do mix manure with human urine because I don't want to let it go. I don't want to lose that content of urea which we always get. Urea is 2% in this human urine. We also have potassium, 0.06% from that urine. We also have ammonia. Ammonia helps in making things to decompose faster, to rot. That is the smell that comes out. So ammonia is 0.05. So whenever I'm mixing my manure, I enjoy using this urine because I find it's very rich in whatever I'm going to mix in. It will give me the right quality of manure that I'm going to use in my gardens. And at the end of the day, I'll harvest food. Because even where I'm seated, I have a small pumpkin. It's growing. So I'm in the garden and I'm enjoying farming. Okay. Number 4. How easy or hard it is to collect this urine? It is very easy to collect this urine, sincerely. If you have people around home, you can just talk to them and tell them, I need this manure to be mixed with human urine. So they will always give you the urine that you need. You talk to people around. You yourself, you can be part of this. And we collect this urine and we use it in our gardens. The next question. What are some of the challenges you face as a farmer in semi-arid areas? Oh, these ones are many. Number 1 is water. short rainy seasons. We have short rainy seasons. So sometimes we are cut short. When the season has just started, again the sunshine comes in. So we are always disturbed by this kind of weather. The short rains. We also have termites. Like if you were to look this side here, it is a signal that termites are eating. Down here I can show you. Termites, they are very, very common, termites. They are very, very common in semi-arid areas. Some of them you can't even know where they are coming from, but they will always come and disturb in your garden. So termites is also another challenge that I face here. Then animals, during the dry seasons especially, people leave their animals to move freely, so they disturb most of the crops. Those are some of the challenges which we always face in semi-arid areas. Number 6, question number 6. What is your major source of manure? I keep chicken, though not on large scale, but this chicken manure, chicken poo, it helps me as manure in the garden. It is number 1 source of manure. Then I can also get the goat's poo. I can also get the cow's poo from the neighbors, those who keep those animals. But for me, number 1 source of manure, it is the chicken poo. That is what I use most of the time. The chicken poo is what I use as my number 1 source of manure. Number 7, question number 7. How often do you fertilize your gardens? Being in semi-arid areas, our soils are sandy in nature. So we always don't waste a lot of time. Whenever the rain comes back, we have to fertilize our gardens. We put this manure. So we collect as much as we can. We put it in the houses and store it. We store it in our manure mixing centers. Whenever the rains are back, we always just run to our centers and we get this manure, put it back in the garden. So at least twice in a year we fertilize our gardens. Subscribe to this channel because we always bring the cheapest, the easiest, the quickest methods of farming. Question number 8. What particular fruit do you give more attention or you love farming most? Oh, I love most of the fruits that I farm, but I give attention to apples. Though the quality of avocado I have at the farm here, one like this makes a half a kilo. I'll show you these avocados when they are ready and you'll see for yourself. So I love avocados, though I give most of my attention to apples because it's a new fruit in my farm. I had not seen it anywhere, so I'm the first to farm it. So I give it a lot of attention. The last but not the least, do you allow people to visit your farm? Yes, I do. Our gardens here, our farm here, it's a demonstration center. And we give a lot of seedlings for fruits to farmers out. So we do allow people to visit us as often as we can arrange with them. We allow people to visit our farms. Thank you for farming with Christine. Subscribe to my channel if you're meeting me for the first time. I always have the cheapest, the easiest, the quickest and best methods of farming. So farming with me is just fun. It is interesting. We shall have to eat a lot of fruits. We shall eat a lot of vegetables. So enjoy farming with me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much, and above all, stay blessed in the mighty name of our Lord.